Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be talking about Karl Urban, who is reportedly set to play Johnny Cage in the Mortal Kombat 2. This is super exciting, guys. I really enjoyed the first Mortal Kombat movie that they put on HBO Max. It was one of their most streamed movies on their streaming service. And it was super fun, it was super gory, and some of the kills were just great. You know, like the KOs that they put in the game, the fatalities, it's called, sorry. And yeah, I thought it was a fun movie. The story wasn't anything to write home about, and you know, it was a bit cheesy in some places, but it was great, and it was something for them to build on. And putting Johnny Cage in the sequel was a good move because people will come back in the sequel to see Johnny Cage. He's a fan favorite character from the Mortal Kombat games. So let's dive into this article, guys, and see what it's all about. Karl Urban is reportedly in final talks to play the coveted role of Johnny Cage in a Mortal Kombat sequel. Major casting news suggests The Boys star Karl Urban is finalising his role as Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2, a sequel to the live-action Mortal Kombat film that was released in 2021. The new film will introduce the fan-favourite character after a noticeable absence in the first instalment. Yeah, like I was saying, guys, they know he's a fan favourite, and you don't want to play all your cards at once. Sometimes you want to save a little bit, save something extra for the sequel. If the first film does good, then you can put Johnny Cage in the sequel. People will come back to see Johnny Cage in the second movie because he's a fan favourite. People love the character from the games. And I think it was a good move on their part, to be honest. It was recently reported that filming would take place in Australia this summer. And now The Wrap reports that Urban is in final talks to take on the role of the Master of the Shadow Kick. As the casting is apparently not yet official, there hasn't been a public announcement made about Urban's involvement by Warner Brothers or the actor himself. So nobody's confirmed that he is playing. It's another one of these like rumors, or there's a source within the industry who's let the news out, but there's no official word from the actor or the studio itself, just to let you know, guys. Okay, so there's been a lot of speculation about who would be playing Johnny Cage in the new Mortal Kombat movie. Yeah, there's been so many. Like, a massive fan favorite to play Johnny Cage was The Miz from WWE, because like his mannerisms from WWE and his looks kind of feed into that Johnny Cage character from the games, and I can see that. But The Miz isn't the best actor, I wouldn't say. So Joel McHale was another name that has come up. Community Star has voiced an animated version of Johnny Cage. While Urban's name wasn't coming up often with the fantasy casting online, chances are it won't have too many people feeling upset given the actor's versatile talents and immense popularity. Yeah, Karl Urban, since The Boys, his popularity has just skyrocketed. Obviously, The Boys, R-rated superhero TV show on Amazon. Absolutely gruesome, and Karl Urban is a badass, man. He is so good. If you have not seen The Boys, guys, go online, watch The Boys. You will do yourself a favor. It's such a great series. One of the best things to come out in the last 5 years, in my opinion. But yeah, I digress. So Johnny Cage is a character who was part of the original Mortal Kombat game and has since remained one of the franchise's most popular characters, which is kind of strange, really, because he's just a human character. Like, he's not, you know, there's nothing crazy different about him. He's a human character and he uses martial arts and stuff. He's not like some sort of demon or like anything like that. He is depicted as a celebrity, both as a championship fighter and star of the action movies. The character is The character most often wears sunglasses and is known for his cocky attitude. The character was played by Lyndon Ashby in the original live-action Mortal Kombat adaptation, but we don't talk about the original Mortal Kombat because it was awful. In my opinion, it wasn't good. Urban can currently be seen as one of the lead stars in The Boys, the superhero series that streams on Prime Video. When it comes to film, he can be recognised for his many roles, from Star Trek to Lord of the Rings franchises to his roles in movies like Thor Ragnarok, Dread, Pete's Dragon. Most recently, he voiced a lead role in Netflix's animated movie, The Sea Beast. I haven't seen that myself, so I don't really know if he was any good in that. The battle continues in Mortal Kombat 2. Man, Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat was so badass. The way that he stabs a guy, some blood comes out of this guy, he then freezes the guy's blood and then stabs this guy with his own blood. It was like the most badass thing I've ever seen. Just for that alone, that movie was amazing. Go on YouTube and look it up, guys, if you haven't seen it. There's no word yet on which other video game characters will be brought in that didn't appear in the first film. Kitana is another popular fighter with fans that have called to appear in the sequel, though no casting rumours have yet come forth regarding the character. What we know is that the new film will bring back director Simon McQuoid, who, using a screenplay panned by Moon Knight writer Jeremy Slater, Sub-Zero actor Joe Taslim has also been signed on to potentially appear in up to 4 sequels. So that it looks like they're put into people's contracts that there could be up to 4 sequels. So that sounds to me that they have a lot of faith in this franchise going forward, and I think they know that they've got a hit on their hands. Like I said, on their streaming service, the first Mortal Kombat, when they put it on, it was one of the most watched films that they've had on their streaming service. And building in four movies into someone's contract, okay, you don't necessarily have to use them for all 4 movies, but that tells me that there's a potential for those 4 movies to come out. So it means that they have some faith in this franchise, which is a good thing. The first film cast also included Lewis Tan as Cole Young. He was okay. The film was kind of centered around this new character called Cole Young. He wasn't bad. Jessica McNay as Sonya Blade. Makad Brooks as Jax. Luddy Lin as Louis Kang. Max Hung as Kung Lao. Hiroki Sanada as Scorpion. And Sissy Stringer as Melina. Sorry, guys, I really can't pronounce these names. Someone played Raiden, and then Chin-Han Shang-Su, and Josh Lawson as Kano. Sorry, I really can't pronounce these names, guys. I'm really not good at pronouncing names. I really do apologize. Mortal Kombat 2 doesn't yet have a release date. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out. I don't believe that they're in production with making the film yet, because obviously they haven't cast people. So I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out 2025. I reckon around about 2025, I think it will come out. But yeah, what do you guys think of this news of Karl Urban reportedly playing Johnny Cage? I think this is super exciting, guys, because Karl Urban, like I said in The Boys, he was an absolute badass. He just rocked that character in that series. Watch it if you haven't seen it. And adding Karl Urban to the Mortal Kombat franchise is going to boost its popularity through the roof, I think. Everybody who watches The Boys is going to pique their interest, and they're going to say, oh, Karl Urban's now in Mortal Kombat, we have to go and watch that. He's such a great character actor, and he's just phenomenal in everything he's in. He always raises the material. So yeah, guys, jump down to the comment section. Let me know what you think about this potential casting of Karl Urban, and I will see you soon.